Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground.
It's setting, look at the sky. There's no roof.
So loud though. It sounds like we're in a tin can. Maybe that loud the whole...
No, it's not that loud. Should have brought a towel and lay it on the window. 100% chance from 5 and 100% chance from... Look at the sky. It won't be that loud, bet you.
Okay, we're so sorry if the rain is like really loud. It sounds like we're in a tin can. It sounds like you're bouncing.
Sounds like you're sleeping in the caravan. Hello everybody.
Welcome back to our channel.
And welcome back to another video.
In today's video, I'm literally so excited for it.
Me too, I'm scared, nervous, because trying new foods is just not...
No, I'm excited though, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, of course I'm excited, it goes without saying, darling. But you know, it's just new foods, it's creepy.
So, today's video is packed up our favourite.
Yeah.
Well, I say our favourite, it's one of our favourites.
Yeah.
It's like an OG, isn't it, packed up?
Yeah, it's our show. Copyright.
Oh,
it's alright, just ignore it.
These snacks are from...
I'm going to be answering questions like as a normal packed up, but we thought instead of getting like a McDonald's or like some fast food, we thought we'd combine trying American foods.
Well, most of them are American, but some of them are like European, I think. Like there's a couple from Australia.
Yeah, like these look like Swedish.
They're mostly American though. Where did I get these from? The website's literally American Candy Stars.
Simple.
That's the brand, American Candy Stars.
Simple as.
I'm very impressed. We got a couple of freebies. It's normal packed up. The reason why we're not having like food, I mean, this just defeats the object really, because we're already having tea tonight and it's like 4:10.
Yeah. But we're going to be pretty full up on trying these sweets.
Literally, right. Should we just show as we go?
Yeah.
What should we start with then? Sweets or crisps? No, I don't think we should start with them. We need to wait for them. The TikTok craze.
Tiki Taki, Spanish Mom, Chia Hat Tamale.
Takis Blue Heat.
Takis, yeah.
We need to wait for them in case they're like...
They get your tongue blue, you know.
I know.
Like your teeth blue.
Exactly, so we'll wait for them.
Okay.
I don't want a blue tongue and teeth for the whole video.
That's true, that's true.
Should we start
Which crisps should we start with?
Should we start with them ones?
Right, so these are some Lay's Subway flavoured teriyaki.
Yeah.
Teriyaki flavoured Subway crisps.
You just said that.
These, I can't tell, I think these are Dutch.
Dutch?
Or German.
Yeah, they come in this box as well, that's why the box is looking a bit... It's ruining the aesthetic really, but...
It hasn't got our address on it.
It's over here.
Okay.
Should I move it? Should I like, it just looks awkward, doesn't it?
Looks tacky, it looks tacky.
Right, yeah, I'm just going to put it there so it's not annoying.
Right, I might have one now and one later.
Nothing, that's fine.
These smell delicious.
Oh, they smell like chicken crisps. Like chicken ridges.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. They're not as strong.
I love them.
I can tell that you love them. Like it's your... I've just been my tongue, is it bleeding?
Yeah. I love these. These taste delicious. They remind me of them crisps that I used to get from Asda all the time. Remember them ridged crisps? That's what they taste like, but they taste like sweet chilli kind of.
I'm getting that.
But it's meant to be teriyaki.
But I've never had teriyaki before, so who knows what it tastes like. Yeah, as well, my taste has slightly come back, so that's why we're doing a tasting video, because I can taste
Making
food
the most
now.
of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go with a solid 9 for them.
Yeah.
I would definitely get these again.
Yeah, I'll give them like a 6.5.
No, that's what teriyaki
2 for 1. I wonder if you can get a 2 for 1 sandwich if you take this in.
I don't like Subway though.
No, I don't like Subway either. We usually start... Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, that makes no difference because the rain's probably just drowning us out anyway.
True.
We usually start packed up by saying what we've been watching, what we've been up to.
Oh, then WUU2.
What are you up to?
WUBU2.
I feel like we've not really been watching anything new this month, like for the month of September.
No, we haven't started
We're still watching Vampire Diaries. The only new thing
What did we finish this month? Did we finish anything?
No.
I feel like we were in the middle of we had a TV show that we watched and we finished it. Maybe that was last month.
No. The only two things we've started watching is Sex Education, because we really enjoyed the first season, and it's taken me a little bit to get into the second one. Like,
you
it's not
weren't into the first episode, really, were you?
like
You were like,
I like it and I find some bits funny, but it's not one of them where I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to watch it. Like, quick, put it on. I can watch episode after episode. It's one of them where like I enjoy it, but it needs to be like
the moment.
I need to be like in it,
watching it.
Otherwise,
on it.
I lose it. Like I go on my phone or something like that.
Get you.
And then the second thing, what do you think of Sex Education?
I love it. I think it's so funny.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
Absolutely love it.
And the second thing is GBBO.
Yeah. Whoa.
What?
No.
Great
British Bake Off. Slap Jinx, touch wood, no black magic. I wonder if everybody used to do that.
I never used to do it. I never heard it until you.
Slap Jinx, don't know what was it? Slap Jinx, touch wood, no black magic. Can't talk unless I say your name 3 times.
Never heard that. All I've heard is Jinx. Like, always said the same thing.
I never said Jinx. It used to be Slap Jinx, touch wood, no black magic.
No. Oh, this rain!
It's alright, just forget about it. It's not even hearing.
Who's our favourites in Bake Off? So we've only, I think the
We've only had one episode.
Yeah, I think the second one's on tonight.
Tonight.
We usually watch it the day after because we prefer to watch it in the daytime rather than on a night. Like, I don't see it as a nighttime show, but I understand that if they put it on during the day, they wouldn't get the views.
Yeah,
so I get why they put it on later, but I just prefer it in the day, like
watching it with dinner
snacks
or
like.
Our favourite is, well, I love Maggie.
We like Maggie.
She's
Maggie's
so
cute. Giuseppe, I mean, he doesn't have like a massive personality, but his baking, like, I feel like he's a good
baker.
He's one of them bakers like that you'd see on like a Netflix show where the cakes. There's a cake show that we need to watch, Nathan. I think it's on. It's either Netflix or Amazon Prime.
We say this about cake shows. We loved Zumbo's, and then Zumbo's season 2 came out, and we were like,
No, the thing is, Nathan, what they get right is they get like a thing that they have to make, so the theme might be like Harry Potter, and all of them make a cake, and the customer picks the one that they think is best. But they do like massive like sculptures. I can't remember what it's called or what it's on, so it's not really much use.
Cake Boss.
Cake Boss.
That's so good.
No, it's not Cake Boss.
No, I've seen Cake Boss before.
I don't know what it is then. It's something.
Is it like a competition show?
Well, yeah, because the customer picks.
But is it like set in a studio, or is it like a...
I don't know. I can't remember who it was even talking. I think someone was talking about it in the YouTube video.
I think we should try this.
Oh yeah, let's try the drink. Well,
This
we've
is
got
Pepsi Mango.
another drink as well. Let me get the other drink out.
Pepsi with a splash of mango juice with other natural flavours.
I've never seen Pepsi Mango before.
I don't think I have either.
Where's the other drink? We've got 2 other drinks. Here's one of the drinks. What?
41 grams of sugar.
In that little can? Jesus. So this I obviously got for the can because it just looks... Peace out. Cool. It's called Peace Tea Raspberry, and then it says framboche, which I think is raspberry in another language. So...
What does it say?
Raspberry framboche. Is that just the flavour?
Framboise.
Because then... Framboche.
Framboise. They can't hear it. Honestly, when you're watching this, but I bet you can't hear it.
I bet you
Framboise. I think that's.
And then around the top it says razzleberry framboyant. So I think it's in different languages.
Right. I'm gonna hate that because it looks like peach.
Got one more drink.
It looks like a tea because it says peace tea.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
And I'm gonna throw up.
And then the other drink we've got is, I feel like we do this in the UK. In like, you know, like BP garages or like spa garages.
Yeah, I'm sure we have.
It's Fanta, strawberry and kiwi. So we'll give this one a go first. Oh, we'll try yours first and then. We'll try your Pepsi Mango. Let me smell. Oh, yeah, that smells nice. I quite like mango flavour as well. I have apple and mango juice every day now. What's that face you're pulling? No, I like that. Oh, I think I really like mango. I might try and eat a mango, you know, like the actual fruit, because I don't really like fruit because I don't like the texture, but the flavour of mango.
I brought a backup drink for these drinks. I brought a Pepsi Max Cherry.
Oh yeah, I'd drink that. I'd choose to drink that. I'm gonna take that home with us.
I mean,
and
it's
drink
not awful. Like, I'm not going to be like. Ugh.
Can it fit in your? Oh, will it fit in my side
I've got
door?
my can in there.
How do I
if
fit
you put
it
it
in?
at the end.
Right, let's give this
Oh,
one a
it's
go.
'cause you're...
Are you alright?
What have you done to
I
it?
haven't done anything.
Look how mine's in.
Whoa, mine won't go in like that.
It does.
Doesn't? Serious? Careful. Oh.
Strawberry and kiwi. I feel like I like this. I feel like it's just going to taste like Fanta Fruit Twist.
It does.
Does it?
But a bit more like...
I haven't had Fruit Twist in years.
It tastes a little bit like Fruit Twist, but with like... I mean, obviously a hint of kiwi. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, you can really taste the kiwi after,
I
like,
love
leave
the
it a minute.
kiwi.
Leave it a minute.
I love it.
I can proper taste the kiwi. Okay, and then let's give
Where are we
the...
gonna put all these drinks, by the way?
I don't know.
They're all open cans, they're not bottles.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to hold them all on the way home like this. Right, let's try.
I would choose to drink that kiwi and I would get that again.
Would
I
you?
haven't rated
Oh,
it.
we need to rate
That
it.
mango, I would give it...
I'd give the mango a
4.
9 out of 10 because I'm not a massive fizzy drink lover, but I'd like choose to drink that as a fizzy drink.
I'd give it a 4.
And that I'd give
that a 9.
10, maybe.
10?
Probably a 10, yeah. I do quite. But then I don't like kiwi, so maybe I'll give it 9.5. I'm being a bit generous.
It proper tastes like kiwi.
Oh my god, this smells insane.
Mmm.
Smells
Is
like
it
raspberry.
tea? Or is it like a Monster?
No,
is
I
it an
think
energy drink?
No, I think it's tea.
Oh, I'm gonna... This... Tea's
I quite
rank.
like that.
I hate tea. It's tea.
No, it doesn't taste like tea.
I can see the colour of it.
No,
it's
it doesn't
tea.
taste like tea though. It tastes like...
Yeah, but it's tea.
It tastes like a flat raspberry drink. Like, it tastes like raspberry juice.
Oh, shit a brick.
Who says shit a brick?
Me?
I like that.
That's disgusting, really.
No, I like that.
That's disgusting.
I feel like Kayla would love that.
Quite honestly, it's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
No, it's not the worst thing you've ever put in your
No,
mouth.
that has been so
wait,
dramatic.
I'm gonna move my water
That's
down
been
there.
dramatic, I'm so sorry. It wasn't the
No.
worst thing I've ever
Drama
put in my
queen.
mouth.
You told me off for
I'd
that.
give that like a 2.
A 2?
Yeah, it was rank.
I'd give it a 7? 6.5, 7? Oh my god, we're not even doing packed up.
Oh,
we're just
questions?
testing
Oh my
all
god,
the food.
packed up, beep beep.
Right.
First question is...
Oh no, the first thing is a topic I want to talk about,
Oh then.
and it's about
I'm just
me.
opening first.
Right, something I'm trying to do next month. No, we'll try the next food. Let's try these.
Go on.
TGI Fridays mozzarella sticks. Something I'm trying to do next month is not be on my phone as much. Because we were talking about it, weren't we, Nick? So we take our phone in the bath with us. Like, getting in the bath, I'll sit on my phone. To the toilet. I don't know if that's like a controversial thing. I don't know how many...
unhygienic, isn't it?
It's very unhygienic, but...
Who doesn't?
I don't know how many people take the phone in the toilet with them. Like, my mum wouldn't dream of taking a phone in the toilet with her, I don't think. Like, apart from on the odd time that
She takes it
she's-
in the bath with her.
Yeah,
But she doesn't take it on the
doesn't. I don't
toilet.
think she goes to the toilet and goes on a phone.
No, she doesn't.
But I don't really know anybody that...
Doesn't.
But it's not really a topic you talk about, is it? Like, hiya, nice to meet you. Do you take your phone for a shit? Like, do you know what I mean? It's not something you really bring up.
True.
Like when I'm boiling the kettle, instead of just standing, like I done it either yesterday or the day before, I just stood while the kettle was boiling in my own thoughts. I think it was last night.
And was that good for you or?
No, it's because I'm not used to it.
God, they stink.
They stink like, they look like...
What flavour are they? Mozzarella sticks.
Baked mozzarella sticks. Can you taste anything on them? Not really though. Quite mild, isn't it? They're addictive.
They're nice.
They're addictive.
They're nice.
They're like, because they're like a puffed, they're like...
They're nice.
Each piece is loaded with savoury flavour of mozzarella cheese mixed with our signature spices to create the mouth-watering snack you have grown to love.
I love that.
Do you? Would you rate it?
10. No, wait, did I give the teriyaki crisps a 10 or not?
Don't think so.
Right, I'll give them whatever I give that. Or I'll give the teriyaki crisps a 10, I'll change it.
Okay.
They're a 10.
I'd give them...
I'm such a crisp lover, mate.
I'd give them a 10. I love crisps. We actually both love crisps, don't we? I just stood and I was like, I felt a bit like anxious that I was like just waiting for the kettle to boil, but That's the thing I think, especially with having a business where a lot of it is on your phone. If I'm like not on my phone, like if I went to the toilet and I was just sat, I'd be thinking like, I'm wasting this is time that I could be doing something on my phone. But it's not, because it's not free time, the time that you sat on the toilet or boiling the kettle or something.
No.
Like I hardly have any time just in my own thoughts apart from when I'm trying to go to sleep, and maybe that's why my mind on a night like goes crazy.
But it's not healthy, is it?
Because I have no other time in my own thoughts. Well, I do, that's a lie. That is a lie, but that's a lie. But like when I'm painting, I'm in my own thoughts. But I have a podcast on.
Yeah, but you're listening to something.
Yeah. Like I like to distract myself with things. I don't like to be in my own thoughts. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I just want to try in October.
It's not particularly healthy, I don't think.
I don't think it is. I want to try, right, in October, to just, when I'm going to the toilet, when I'm boiling the kettle, I'll try in the bath, but I don't know if it'll work, because I do like a bit of entertainment in the bath. Because I'm in there for like an hour.
I might try just songs if I ever get a bath.
Yeah, but then it's still entertainment, isn't it? You're not just...
But a bath is like meant for like relaxation.
But like when we went to the spa, we weren't on our phones. We went on our phones one time, and it was when we had the tea break. And we were sat like having a break from the spa, like having our drink and stuff.
True.
But like in all the rooms, in the like we weren't sat on our phone.
That's true.
We were in our own thoughts or talking to each other about anything. Yeah. So yeah, that was one thing I wanted to bring up in Packed Up, because it's one thing I'm going to try for October.
I'll try with you.
Right. And we'll talk about in Packed Up whether it works or what our thoughts are on it. What were your dream jobs when you were younger? I've really been enjoying the style of vlogs recently. Now I like this one. Much. This one made me really smile because I feel different about the last maybe like four or five vlogs have been less scheduled, less like we need to film something.
It's become more of like a
relaxed, like
we want to vlog today.
Yeah, you're literally just coming on our day with us rather than us trying to like plan things
in
for the
advance,
vlog.
being like, right, we'll go here because we need a video, or we'll go here because we need a vlog.
We know that'll be entertainment, we know that'll be fun to watch. We're literally, you're just coming on our days with us, and if you like it, great, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, amazing. But I literally, it really made me smile. I was like, oh, as if you've actually noticed, like. And I feel like half of it is because we just feel happier within ourselves. Yeah. And I feel like it's reflecting in the vlog.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
100%. I think so anyway.
Anyway.
Dream job.
Question. Dream job.
My dream job used to be, I wanted to be a police officer.
Yeah.
When I was like 6.
Yeah. God, how did you get this inside of the door?
Go at an angle.
Oh, that.
I feel like that was every like little boy or girl's dream job at some point.
A police or a nurse
or a fire officer.
Was it everyone's though?
I don't know, I feel like that's a generic like, I want to be a police officer.
What about more like when you started like secondary school maybe?
Actor.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
what
like
my
I've wanted
dream
to be
job
a
was after
dancer
police
before.
officer.
I've wanted to be an artist. Like I used to think like, how do people become an artist? Like how are they, or like a fashion designer, like anything to do with that. I used to want to work in a magazine, like I've had loads of things. The main one I'd probably say is one that we share, having a cafe or a bakery. Like a cafe or a bakery type where you come, it's a little bit Instagrammable.
Yeah. Cute little like brunchy type foods or like lunch.
Or like cakes that have like, I don't know, big
different
rainbows on them,
stuff,
or like like Harry Potter cakes and
Disney cakes.
Or like each week we could have a different like cake, and then like for autumn and Christmas and summer we have like themed, like I just would literally thrive in a bakery.
We would love a bakery like together.
Yeah.
100%.
I feel like that's like a lifelong
You do the baking side and I
goal.
do the cooking lunchy type. Jack potatoes, palmos, all sorts. Yeah.
True.
We will have that one day.
And I'd probably have like 2 separate parts of the cafe, like one for like the bakery, the tea, the coffee, like seating area wise, it's one theme. And then your foodie theme is more like, so the cake side I'd want like cute flowery,
flowers, vines, jungle type vibes.
I feel like the food side would be the jungle side, like the plants, the like safari type.
Love it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
anyway,
that. Yeah, that's what our dream jobs
That's
are.
what our dream jobs
Were and
are. Have more crisps in here. And then we've got sweets.
Jeez Louise, Dinny.
Yeah, I know.
Right, let's try with these because I don't think I'm going to like these.
Barbecue fries. I can't remember if we've
Andy
had
Capp's
these
Tasty
before.
Oven Baked Crunch Barbecue Fries, Corn and Potato.
I'm sure we've had these before, you know.
Tasty.
In a tasting video.
Really?
I feel like we have. I'm sure of it. Cheers. Again. Ooh. Yeah. I like them.
They can be yours. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of barbecue crisps.
I am.
That's the only reason why. I do apologise about the rain.
It's
If
getting
you
louder.
can hear it, you might not be able to hear it, but if you
No,
can,
well.
we are so sorry.
And then it's literally bouncing down on them.
I don't like them, baby. Can you move
I
them
like
away
them.
from me?
Do you guys ever experiment in the bedroom to keep your relationships spicy with like that bass, like the... How do you do that bass?
Oh.
Sorry, the memory got full. So, do we ever experiment to keep it spicy in the bedroom?
Experiment in what way? Like, we don't dress up. We don't do role playing.
Change things up. Try something that we haven't
See,
tried
the
before.
thing
A
that me-
position,
The thing that me and
Start,
Denny
like-
have, right, is this weird... I don't know if this is the same for everyone.
I don't know whether it's when you're in love, when you like
when-
understand each other,
yeah.
when you just...
But, like, I would say we stick with the
Quite
same
samey,
position,
samey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unless we're, like, feeling like we're risque and we, like,
Yeah.
go for, like, different
On the
positions.
yeah.
But, like, most of the time it's, like, the same thing.
Yeah.
And you'd think it's the same sex.
The same position, the same
It's
sex.
just going to feel the same.
The day's different and the scenario's sometimes a bit different. But it,
without fail,
every single time feels or...
is like it's the first time.
Yeah. And
And
that
we've done
sounds,
something new.
that sounds so like...
People probably
Cliche.
thinking like, yeah, of course it
All
does,
right,
yeah,
then.
alright. But literally, we say it after every time, it's like,
I'd love to know if
How?
any other couples like feel like that. Like
Like,
I'd love
how
to
does
know
it
if it's
happen?
like a
a
known...
normal thing.
Yeah.
For it to feel different even though it's the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same,
But
but it just feels completely different every
Yeah.
single time.
it's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like we always say, like it's so weird. How can it like feel like a new thing when it's not?
Yeah.
Wouldn't say we.
What's
I don't feel like we need to experiment to keep it spicy yet. Like we're
No.
not there yet where it's getting like
where you need like toys or where you need like dress
Yeah.
up, like role
or
play
like
and stuff like that.
a new position, a new
Mm.
like foreplay scenario. Like we don't. I don't feel like we're there yet. Like
No.
I feel like it's pretty spicy as it
Oh
is.
yeah, spicy hot.
I feel like a lot of that is because of the type of people that we are.
Yeah. I would
Do you know what I
agree with
mean?
that.
Like
Mhm.
there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of, without giving
Very
you too much of our
sensual and,
sexual
like,
life, but
It's very sensual when
it's spicy. It's not like
Spicy.
spicy.
It's spicy.
It's not like samey, boring, like, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Same position, same this, same. It's just, it is the same
It's
position
not
most
just
of the
it's
time.
not just sex.
but no.
It's everything that comes along with it.
Yeah.
It's like the whole foreplay and stuff like that comes beforehand. Like
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
Yeah.
That keeps things spicy rather than just having sex.
I couldn't imagine, like, and I know everybody's different and I know everybody likes different things, but if you are struggling to keep it and you're thinking, how can I, like, do I need to experiment? What do I need to do? Maybe try the foreplay.
Just up the
Because
foreplay.
I literally,
Like
I wouldn't bother with that.
sometimes when you're in the mood, like foreplay has gone out
It's
the
gone,
window.
there's no time for it.
But you know,
True.
when you're like
I'm trying
being
this.
like sexy like with each other,
Yeah, like,
that's just like like this.
you don't know what these are?
Buffalo man.
These are, we got these free. Buffalo Ranch. These are spicy. Uh-oh. I can feel it on my tongue.
No, this is spicy.
Spicy.
Very nice. They're like cheese balls, but hot.
Spicy. They're too spicy for me.
I love them.
Oh my god, they're too spicy for me.
No, these nice. But yeah, foreplay
Uh-huh.
is definitely something that keeps us spicy.
We definitely experiment in the foreplay sense,
Hmm.
which is not the sex, but the foreplay is part of the sex.
I don't ever think I could dress up.
I feel like we spoke about this before.
Like that to me would just come under foreplay for us too.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't need costumes and stuff. Like, if we wanted to say random shit,
Yeah.
we'd do it during foreplay. Like,
Yeah,
we
what's
wouldn't...
that film where is it like...
No, but...
Freeze! No, what's that film where like she
Merry
comes
Christmas!
in, like in a bar, and they're like doing like a scenario, and then she's like, "Oh, you messed it up" or something.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, can't remember.
It's
Is it
that...
Adam Sandler or not?
No, it's not. It's Vince Vaughn.
Who?
I think it's called Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn.
What
With
is
her from The Other Woman.
it? Maybe.
The comedy woman. It's a
Maybe.
Christmas film.
Is it?
Yeah, it's that one where his dad's on the roof.
Four Christmases.
Yeah.
4 seasons.
4 Christmases.
4
With Kristen
Christmases.
Chenoweth.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah, it's that where they're in the club on the...
Reese Witherspoon.
In the go... No, it's not Reese Witherspoon.
What?
No, it's not Reese Witherspoon. It's the comedy woman, the blonde woman with Cameron Diaz in The Other Woman.
But Reese Witherspoon's in
No, that's
4
not...
Christmases. She's the main.
That's not Reese Witherspoon.
She's
You're
the
thinking of
main.
a different one.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You are. 4 Christmases is the one with Vince Vaughn in the play that... No, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Can't say...
Reese Witherspoon.
That's not Reese Witherspoon.
It is.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, I
See you
was
later,
thinking it was
man.
her from...
See you later. What are you eating?
I'm not eating them
been
yet.
eating
No,
them?
I'm eating these still.
Doritos spicy nacho. No, you said you weren't gonna like these.
I don't think I like them. I've liked all the crisps except for them barbecue.
What do you rate them?
Dry. Stale.
What do you rate
Okay, I don't know, Kate.
Okay, I don't know.
I'd give them a 9.
I give them a 6. They're a bit spicy for me.
I'd give them
Doritos,
4.
a 5 maybe. Not very spicy.
Barbecue one's a 3.
Are you guys manifesting anything at the mall ATM?
Manifesting.
I manifest every single day,
Do you need us?
knowingly and unknowingly. Like, it's just because I feel like it's part of me now. It's part of like my spiritual self. I do it without even massively thinking about it.
I struggle with manifesting.
Yeah, I don't. It keeps me going. It keeps me positive. It keeps me looking forward to the future. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you always catch me when I'm like saying something bad and you're
And
like,
I-
you're manifesting bad things. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, yeah.
And I get like sometimes you can be like, oh, shut up. I just want to feel shit. I just want to talk shit. I
don't
just
feel
want
like
to. No, I'm saying like in general for
Oh.
people who find it hard to
I
manifest.
thought you were on about me personally.
No.
It's like, whoa, attack.
Can you back up?
Yeah.
No, I mean like I do it sometimes. Sometimes you just want to talk shit and feel like
Yeah.
everything's against you. And but whereas before I would stay in that state of mind for like a week plus.
Yeah.
I'm hardly even in it for a couple of hours now before I'm like, right.
Yeah. See, we were talking about this the other day though, weren't we? In a way that we feel like we've grown up
Yeah.
a lot over the past like half a year.
Oh, massively. And we were saying, what were we talking about when we were saying like we feel like we were getting a bit like, because we couldn't see a way of us not living at home and being able to afford and just be at that stage in our life where we were like looking to move out. I feel like we got a bit bitter about it, being like, oh well, it's just not happening for us. Like,
Yeah.
this is the cards we've been dealt. We don't know how we're gonna.
It was like annoying us kind of thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we were getting a bit bitter about it. Whereas now I feel like we're saving up, we're doing what we can. Like, we can see, like, I'm manifesting moving out. I see us in our own home. Like, when I'm boiling the kettle, I see it in my own home. When we're home shopping, I'm like, we'd buy
That'd
that,
be
we'd
so
have
cute.
that. Would we have that? Like, which one would we pick out of that table and that table? We do it a lot now.
Oh yeah.
And that's manifesting in itself.
Yeah.
And that's the type of manifesting, I mean, where you don't know you're necessarily doing it.
But you're saying
you
things
are.
to influence the universe to help you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But yeah, I feel like we're just appreciating living at home. Like, I'm so grateful that we have a house that we get to live in, that is a big
That we love.
house. But for now,
We're just gonna appreciate
for
what
the
we've
next,
got.
like, I don't know, for the next year maybe? Because that's how long I see us. Like,
I would say like
within the year, I see us moving out. That's what I mean to say. Within
Yeah.
the year, I see us moving out. So
like from this time next year, I
would like
probably
to think
see
that
us
we're either in
a house
or-
or going to be.
or like
within the next
looking at
month or
loads,
so.
yeah, looking at loads of different houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think we'd be moved out
Do you?
Yeah,
but
before
I just
next
think, what if you
year's
don't
over.
find a house that you love? You can't move out.
You might not, but I do see us in a house next year.
Yeah.
At one point.
Do you know what's funny as well?
It's gonna be before Christmas, and when we move in, it's gonna be Christmas.
Do you know what I think, Lauren? Remember that fortune cookie that said we'd been in our home within a year?
It said you will be in a new home by
within the year. It said, which would be like
good luck will come your way this spring, and it did.
And it did, and a new home would be like March time. So can you imagine if we had a? Imagine.
These are Lay's cheeseburger, flavoured, and these are quite nice.
Them. Do you?
Yeah.
You like them? I wouldn't say you'd like them. They've got like a funny taste.
They do, don't they? They don't taste like cheese.
Yeah, I think they do.
No,
They
they
taste
don't.
like cheese slices.
No, they don't. They taste like burger sauce.
A little bit.
Burger sauce, mince and cheese. Cheeseburger. You can have them ones though, I don't want them. I've got 3 packs. Mozzarella sticks, teriyaki and buffalo bites.
Knowing things about each other that are kind of funny.
Okay, right, you say your first one, and I'll say my first one.
My first one, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but Nathan does this thing, right, where it's funny, but it's irritating. So, like, it's mainly on a night in bed that I notice it. He'll, like, say after he's yawned, or after he's, like, sniffed up, or after... Sometimes it's not even after anything, he'll go... So, like, for example, if he's yawned, he'll go... Oh. Or, like, sometimes it's, like, a prolonged, like, if he sniffs up, like, he'll go... Like that, and it's, like... And sometimes I feel the air on me of the quick,
It's just to clear my nose. It's not like a blow in my nose. It's just to get the air out.
So that's my first thing. That's like, it is a bit funny, but it is annoying at the same time.
I've done it for as long as I can remember
And, like,
in my whole life.
Like, catch me in a bad mood, or catch me when I'm like hormonal or G1, and I'm like,
I'm gonna kill you.
yeah.
Yeah. My first one for you, Dinny, is, so Dinny has this habit, right? It's only annoying, it's funny, but it's only annoying to me because I'm completely different. So, for example, if I accidentally had this is a Mallow cup, by the way, it's chocolate with marshmallow.
It was free.
It was free. If I accidentally went, oh, sorry babe, I'd say sorry. If I accidentally knock you or do something, I would say sorry straight away, whether it hurt or whether it was an accident or whatever.
Yeah.
But Dinny would literally launch it at your head.
No.
Yeah.
I get my back up, right? If I accidentally, like, you accidentally, like, drop it on me, and I'll do what you did. I'll do what you do, which is why I
Right, so
I'll be
you.
Oh, babe, ow!
You such
Say sorry.
You're the biggest liar ever. No, you would, right. You're me, drop it on me. Hang on. No, right, yeah, you drop it on me as if you normally would. I'll be me.
Okay.
And that's what you do, you just go. And I'd go, say sorry, you'd go, why?
I've got 2 things, right?
And I'm
one,
like,
no.
No, and then you'd go, it didn't hurt.
Yeah, one is
And
the
I'd go,
first
it doesn't
thing.
matter, you still say
One
sorry.
is the
You've
first
accidentally
thing.
done
If
something.
you, before I even get a chance to apologise, if you're like,
I do give
babe,
a
say
chance.
sorry, I'm like, well, I'm not saying sorry if you told me to say sorry.
No.
And the second thing is, if I don't particularly think or know it's hurt you, I don't apologise.
No, I'll give you
So you
plenty
can't really
of
win
time.
with me, because then I wouldn't apologise because I don't know it's hurt you, but then you'd get annoyed that I haven't apologised, and you'd be like, say sorry, and I'd be like,
But I don't
I'm not saying sorry now.
But I do not go, say sorry. I just go, ow, that hurt. And
say
you go,
sorry then.
no, it didn't.
You go, say sorry then.
No.
I'm not saying sorry to someone who's telling me.
I literally go, ow, that hurt, babe. And I'm like, babe, that hurt. Alright.
That's a lie.
No, that is the
That's a lie.
100% truth.
That's a lie.
You know it's the truth. What's the
lie.
second thing that annoys you?
The second
What's
thing,
this?
what the hell is that? It looks like a Reese's cup, but it's not got any nuts in it.
Better not. Is it marshmallow?
Yeah, that's what it says. It looks like a wagon wheel.
Is it Tunnock's tea cake?
Is it? No, thank you. I didn't pick that. They give us it free. You enjoy it. The second thing, hang on, I wrote it down so I didn't forget. Alright, okay.
Jenny forgot this one the other day.
I did. The second thing is when Nathan is picking an object up or moving something or something like that, and he feels slightly like awkward or like it's a bit quiet or like, I don't know, he'll go, we've probably talked about this before, so right, you pass me that, right? Ooh. Fucking noise like that. It's like, it's not, you're acting as if it's like heavy, or like even if he like is in a room with full of people and he like picks his phone up off the table, he'd be like, whoa.
No one.
So that's my second thing. That's funny but annoying.
My second thing for Danielle.
Danielle, you don't call me Danielle?
I do when you annoy me. So the thing is about Danielle, whenever we do something in that.
What?
Danielle puts words in your mouth. When situations have happened, right, and I've said something, Danielle will then either relate to me and be like, no, I'm mad because you said this, this and this, and I did this, and I was like, no. What I said, it's correct, some of them words, but you've added extra words to make it even worse than it is. And you can't lie that you do that because you do.
I probably do, because, do you know why I think that is?
Why?
I think I like analyse things to a point where
it becomes
I try
made
and make
up.
sense of them, and it like becomes a bit like, yeah, tainted in my mind, because my mind has made it into worse than it is just in case it was gonna go there, so that I like think that's happened.
No, it could be like something like I've spilt a little bit of something on somewhere. No, what could be an example?
I don't know.
I can't think of an example, but next time you do it, I'm gonna write it down and use it as an example. Denise just adds extra words in to make a story sound worse than it is.
Probably true, yeah.
Yeah. Should we have dessert?
Go on then. Let's have some dessert.
We're gonna have a classic cookie double chocolate made with Hershey's. Ooh, Hershey's cookies.
Another thing I wanted to talk about in this packed up, right, is something we've mentioned before, and it kind of goes off. Is it really soft? Because it felt really soft in the packet. Are you alright?
It's a bit of a letdown.
It looks like a protein cookie, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Am I gonna like this? It doesn't have like nuts in it, does it? It smells nice. Ooh, smells like a brownie.
It's like a brownie cookie.
Kind of goes off saying that we're just gonna appreciate the next year, because I've had this gut feeling, and I really believe in gut feelings. Like, I think you have to trust your gut feeling. But I've had this gut feeling that 25, like the age, is just gonna be, I don't want to sound like too dramatic, but like revolutionary in my life and our life.
We've said that for years.
We've said it like, yeah, we've just had this, and normally you'd be like, oh my god, I'm dreading turning 25, I'm getting old, like, oh my god. But I just have this really like, and I have the same feeling for turning 30 as well.
30?
Yeah, it's such a weird thing, and I don't know what's going to happen from February/March till the next February and March, but I just really feel like something's going to switch.
We're going to be made.
Things are going to happen. I just have
Which
gut
they
feeling.
are.
And I feel like I wanted to say it in this video to like,
to look back on in a year's time.
To look back on, it's a form of manifesting, and just to share it. Like, does anybody else have gut feelings about years in their life that are gonna like,
where you see something and you're like, that's it?
I feel like a lot of people have like it in a bad way as well. Like, you have a bad gut feeling that a certain year of your life is gonna be a bad year. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I had that when I was 20.
Yeah.
Like, growing up in secondary school and college, I had this weird, it sounds really morbid and really wrong, but growing up, I always said, I just have this weird feeling that before I turn 21, something really bad is going to happen to me.
It's weird,
like,
isn't
I
it?
had dreams.
Yeah.
I died in a car crash before my 21st birthday, and I had that as a recurring dream for years.
That's so random.
But no, I didn't die.
Weird, isn't it?
so my gut feeling was wrong.
But
that wasn't a gut feeling, it was my mind. That was my mind.
Yeah, a mind is different to a gut feeling. Like I've had a dream for the past like 3 nights of us having a baby. I'm not sure where it stemmed from, and I feel like people will be like, oh, that's a normal thing, like when you're pregnant you have dreams. Like, I'm not pregnant.
I have them dreams every day and we've never been pregnant yet. I'm gonna try these Coca-Cola Tic Tacs.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for them.
Limited edition. Dinny was looking for these everywhere. We've only got...
do them in you're not even showing them.
Oh, we've only got... It needs to focus on it. Oh. Because our face won't be.
Yeah, because Tesco do them, but I've never been able to find them.
Tesco have never had these.
Should we open this as well? This is a slush puppy lollipop with candy powder.
We've only got 3 things left to try.
3 more things, yeah.
Yeah, ready? I feel like biting it is the only way to... Oh my god. That tastes like I've had a cap full of Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds wrong. Coca-Cola.
I don't like it.
It tastes like a Coca-Cola ice pop. Like a cola ice pop.
It tastes like cola rather
Doesn't sound like Coke. It doesn't taste like... It tastes like roller cola.
Yeah, like cheap
like fake
Coke.
Aldi Coke.
Yeah. What are our October plans then?
October plans, we're going pumpkin picking first Everly's.
Oh my god,
pumpkin pick for Everly.
We've picked our Halloween outfits as well. We're not going to tell you. You probably already know, but we've decided.
Just to clarify, this was my idea and Dinny laughed.
No, I was a bit like,
how are we going to do that? That's not Halloween. That's like fancy dress.
It is fancy dress, and I'm still a bit like nervous of how we're going to pull it off.
I'm sorry, but it's the best idea
I'm
ever.
excited. I'm going to try these now and later. They're called the long lasting chew.
Have one now and have one later.
Okay, it's not like a chewy, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's like a chew it. What? That'll be cherry, won't it? Or is it strawberry? Is it like Hubba Bubba texture?
No.
It looks like a Hubba Bubba.
I've lost my front tooth. It tastes like plastic. I'm not eating that.
You didn't even try it.
And then, right, well, I also really wanted to quickly do a little business plug. Let's see what Nan thinks of that.
These are hairy. It's got the taste and the texture of a fruit salad or a blackjack.
No, but it tastes like plasticine, like Play-Doh.
It tastes like a fruit salad.
Disgusting.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I really wanted to quickly say about the business because Christmas is coming to our Forever Utopia. All the Christmas baubles, all the wooden slices. I'm also going to start taking my Christmas orders, like custom orders, probably this week, to be fair. I'm going to maybe do my post being like, get Christmas orders in, because I have this really good feeling that Christmas is going to be really busy for the shop. Like, again, a gut feeling that it's just going to be busy.
I agree. I totally
so yeah,
agree.
just wanted to plug it. I don't talk about it that much in videos, to be fair, because I kind of like to keep it.
You should, because we're so proud of it.
I know we are, but I kind of like to keep it as its own thing, because it's not like massively interesting for you guys to know about. But with little things like that, like the Christmas launch and stuff, I just wanted to
it's like Christmas is coming up, so gifts and stuff.
I know, like gifts, because you can. That is sour as.
That's not sour.
Oh yeah,
blue raspberry. It's not sour. It's got no sourness to it at all.
That is sour. It's making my mouth hurt.
It's got no sourness to it. Don't smell it. It stinks.
Ugh. Are you joking?
Dinny, that is not sour. This is like a Dippin' Down.
Oh my god, are you joking?
Dinny, what are you tasting, gorgeous girl? That is not sour at all.
It is.
It's not?
It is. This one I feel like we talk about a lot, but I literally love talking about it. So how is it being an auntie and uncle?
The best.
The best thing ever. Like,
I got proper giggles from her the other day.
Yeah, she came for a sleepover the other day. Me and Lynn took her to the park on our own, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a great experience until the very end, and then it was like the most stressful experience ever.
For Dinny.
Yeah, because basically, right, she was so happy. She's seen the ducks, she's seen a boat go past, she was in the tree, she went on the slide with Nin, and it was all great and everything. And then we were walking back to the car and she was so happy. And then the second we put her in the car seat, screaming. And I was like, uh-oh, like, what? So we were like, well, this is weird. What the hell's wrong with her? So then we took her out. I was like, the only thing I can think of is a nappy. Like, maybe she needs a nappy changing. We'd already got back to the car. So I was like, oh, you've just spilled that everywhere.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, we're going to have to change her at the car because we can't walk all the way back to the toilets with like her screaming like this. So I was knelt down on like the wooden ledge in the car park with Everly on the car seat. She was literally on this car seat, yeah. She was squashed into the side of the thing, so I was moving her every 2 minutes. Opened it up and she'd had an explosion, so it was like great. So then you're trying to do it while she's like this in the car seat, get her changed, she's still screaming. I was like, she doesn't usually do this. Like, once you've changed her, she's like, right. Thank you, like, I'm me again, like that was what was wrong. And we changed her and everything. We were like, eh? I was like, right, next thing, maybe she's hot. I feel like I'll be the most anxious mum ever. I was like, right, maybe she's hot. Like, let's not put her bombs back on.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm so chilled.
And then so chilled. I was like, it's a hot day. Like, we'll just leave her in a baby grow. Still screaming. I was like, I'm not driving home with her like this. Like, I need to know, like, what's going on. Anyway, it wasn't happening, so we were like, right, I'm gonna have to, right, put a dummy in, run around the other side, get in the car with her, and just sit and try and distract her. And then all of a sudden I was like, wait, what time did she last feed? We looked at the time.
We didn't realise how long we'd be out. We were out like for quite, well, we were out for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and she feeds around every like 3 or so hours. And yeah, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh my god, she'll be due a feed in like 15 minutes. I was like, she clearly just wants it early. We didn't have a bottle with us. I mean, we were only 15 minutes away from home, so it wasn't like a massive deal.
But again,
like,
we didn't know we were going to be out so long.
I was like, that's what's wrong with her.
We thought we'd be back in plenty of time to like give her a bottle and stuff.
I know, but she did stop crying anyway, so it was fine. But I'm not joking, like, it was probably around like 10 minutes, not even, that she was like crying like for, and I genuinely felt like she'd been crying for like 10 hours straight.
Like, in that situation, we just acted so different.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh my god, right, get this, like, right. And then it was just like,
put a dummy in. I was like, she's just crying.
She's crying.
It's because babies only cry.
Your tongue's bright blue. Oh my god, we need to try the Takis. The Takis, where
That's
are they?
delicious, that. I really like that.
Have you been scoffing that?
Yeah, the whole time.
Where's the Takis?
I'm not sure you had them, bud.
I don't really smell of like a lot.
What they're meant to be? Chili.
Hot chili pepper. Blue heat. Ready.
This is so weird. Cheers.
They literally look so weird in there as well.
Cheers. They're fucking spicy, didn't he?
Really?
Yeah. They're spicy, then.
Oh my god, they are.
They're very spicy. Like, I can handle it because I like spice, but
I'm not a fan.
I knew as soon as it went in my mouth because I could.
I don't get spicy food. I can't taste
inhaled the chili before I even ate it.
I'm joining. Is my tongue blue?
No, I didn't say I liked them. I'm eating them.
Yours? Oh, yours was already blue off the thing.
Even more though.
Yeah, but yours was like that blue off the
I love that
lolly thing.
slush puppy thing. Yeah, the thing is I was going to say about kids is when they cry, there's only so many things they can be crying for. Is if they need a feed, is if they need changing,
but I don't see it like that.
Or if they literally either just need attention or if they're tired.
Or there's something massively wrong with them that you can't see.
But as long as
that's what like triggers
but
me.
like as long as you do everything, like we did everything that we possibly could. Like we checked that there was nothing on her body. We checked that she needed changing. The only thing that we couldn't check was that she needed the food.
And I feel like it's different. Like obviously, if that happened to Charles, I'll just be like, yeah, happens all the time.
Keep crying.
But like when you don't have much experience with a baby, it's like you're not as confident with it.
I think that'll be it as well, because obviously.
And when it's somebody else, like when it's your sister's baby, when it's somebody else's baby,
you don't want to like keep them crying and like.
No.
Yeah.
Like you know your own baby, you know how much they cry, you know when they cry, what they cry for.
That'll be a thing though, like you haven't been brought up with loads of kids in your family, have you?
Not at all,
Whereas
no.
I have, I've got like cousins and all sorts.
That's true. It's just different for different people, isn't it? And you could have a baby yourself and go like one way or the other, like, do you know what I mean?
One way or the other.
You could be fine like with other people, but then as soon as you have your own baby, it's like something changes in you, like,
yeah, exactly.
It's all just a mental thing, isn't it? But yeah. Well, I think that's all the food.
That was a successful taste test.
It was a really successful taste test. We gave up the ratings like halfway through.
Oh yeah, this is a 10.
You're bright blue. Look at your lips. You're like a child. I would have knew you'd have liked that. Pure sugar. How is that not sour for you? I like the lolly because I love blue raspberry, but not that sourness. We enjoyed this packed up episode. I feel like it's been quite a long one.
I've
loved doing the snacks thing as well.
Me too, rather than just food.
Yeah, it just makes a change, doesn't it? And we wanted to do a tasting.
Kill two birds with one stone there.
Yeah, we've wanted to do a tasting American snacks for a while now.
But like this is what we were talking about, like we're filming what we want to film.
Yeah, we're literally just filming what we want to film.
Like
it's a bit unconventional to do a tasting American foods video within a Q&A that's actually in your car.
And it's not a mukbang.
I mean, it is a mukbang because we've got loads of food and we've...
Yeah, but it's like is it a mukbang then?
A mukbang is when you've got like quite a bit of food and you're sat talking. That's what a mukbang is.
Ah.
So this is a mukbang.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Can you remember our first ever mukbang, what it was?
Yeah.
What was it?
Traumatizing Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
And I called it, that's when I used to call
Kreme.
it Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
And literally the amount of comments where it's like,
do you understand
it
it's pronounced
wrong.
cream? Yeah, alright. No, I didn't know.
I actually didn't know, to be fair. I thought that was the American way to say it.
What, Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme, yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm probably craving them
thought it was a
donuts, you know.
commoner who goes, Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably craving a caramel.
Caramel swell.
What are they called? Iced caramel, caramel ice.
Caramel iced, yeah.
So I feel like it's been quite long. I feel like the things we've talked about have been like a mixture.
Yeah, pretty deep
of
stuff.
everything,
Pretty
deep stuff. Like I just
stuff.
love it, you know. I feel like we're gonna film a sex talk in the next like a week or so.
Ooh. Get your GCQs ready.
Yeah, get your questions ready over on my Instagram because Nathan abandons his Instagram.
I just can't post.
He's just
I just struggle with thinking of captions, and I just struggle of when to post. Like, I know it's not for anybody else, it's for yourself.
Yeah.
I know there isn't, but you know what I mean.
Like, if you don't want to post, don't post. Like, nobody has to post.
Like, I want to post.
Exactly. That's
I just never get round to it.
That's the only reason why I stay. Like,
I think you should log into my Instagram on your phone and you post for me.
Nathan, I don't have time for that. I'm not owning your Instagram.
Do it.
What if you get some like messages off some gals who want to
Go for it.
slide in the DMs?
Let them slide. We'll get nowhere.
Right.
We'll face plant.
Did we enjoy Nathan? No.
Sorry.
What are you eating now? We're doing the outro. What are you eating?
I'm having one now.
Having a what?
And now.
As if you like them. I can smell it. It stinks like plastic. And it just looks like, look at it. Look at that. It's like a green.
Shrek.
Looks like Play-Doh. Tastes like Play-Doh. That's what their slogan should be.
Some drama.
Right. I'm going to end it here. Sorry if I've been faffing with my hair. It's because it's wet. I had a bath this morning and my hair's still like a bit damp. So yeah, and also I've got tan on it. My tan looks a bit... Actually, it looks pretty good. Little by Molly May. But like these bits, it needs washing off in like the next 3 hours.
My hair's like a sheep today because it's dry shampooed. It's greasy, hasn't it? You gotta wash.
How much dry shampoo did you use this morning? I
was
like,
going for gold.
I literally was like, I've just bought that and there's going to be none left.
You don't understand how grease my hair was.
Minger.
Grease lining. Right, yes. Thank you so much for watching. We do hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give a big thumbs up.
And like.
And don't forget to subscribe because it makes us so happy. And we will see you in the next video. Peace out.
You're lighting up the way. I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the